Legend of Total War here with part 5 of my Total War Warhammer 2 Let's Play campaign as the Asur. Right, so previously we've been fighting these guys, the what's it called, the Dark Elves. They've just been sending wave after wave at us, but we've been crushing them every single time, and we'll continue to fight them, I suppose. Okay, so the odds are way in my favour. It doesn't help them that they're in force march. I think I'll just auto-resolve this because we've already fought so many of them. It's just going to be the same thing every time. Same location. Yeah, I didn't even lose any units. Not very good. I'd like the money, but I think I'll just put them in force labour.
I shall go.
Now we can see that more of them are on the way, so we just need some time to recover. But it's not that many of them, so we can afford to just sit there and wait. Now, I've been thinking about what we're going to do in terms of the scalings. I'm already setting up to go and attack them. But I'm actually thinking, I've got loads of money, I want to raise another army. So, this guy here, we've been getting jack shit out of all this crap. This was a waste of time. What I want to do... Is he any good? What was his ability again? Oh, he's shit. Magic resistance minus... get rid of him. And hire someone else. I'm going to hire them over here so we can take Sardath. Alright, let's see. Let's have a look at who's our best general. This guy's already got a few levels put into him, but I don't think I was the one that put them in. He'll get a lot of money from post-battle loot, so we definitely want him on the front lines. But let's just see who else there is. There might be someone better that we can... What's this? Reduced upkeep for archers. Archers aren't really that much of a concern. Waste... Okay, so then you get all the shit ones. Pigeon-chested. Ugh. I think we'll go with him. Hopefully... they put it into bonded service. It's better for Iron Disciplinarian. And he's got some of these other things. But at the same time, what we really needed was Quartermaster. Not getting Iron Disciplinarian is not that big of a deal.
Garrisoning.
Well, at least we know that his troops are going to be relatively cheap to recruit. Okay, so... This over here is using up recruit... Actually, I don't think it necessarily is, because they're tied down. So I should be able to recruit... Should be able to recruit 5 still. Start with the cheapest. Okay. So yeah, just land over here, and we'll attack it next turn. Because we are making pretty good money now, and most of the settlements are finalising their last construction, which is what I wanted to do. So it's time to be getting another army. We're going to need it, since we're fighting on 2 fronts. I mean, the scaling front, we should sort that out fairly quickly, at least I hope so. And then after that, we got to take out Nagarond. Unfortunately though, every settlement's going to be loads of attrition, I think, and it's inhospitable, so every settlement's just going to be very expensive to build and take a long time. But as long as we put the pressure on them, we've already proven that we can defeat their best army toe to toe, no problem. But if they send numbers at us, that's going to be a problem. All right, what do I want you to do? I said we were going to go with this, so you might as well. All right. Research available. Yeah, we don't have the Vintner. I forgot to build that. So we'll just go with gem setting. That'll help with money. Actually quite significantly, I think. So he's on his way over there to increase the number of gems that are being produced, because I don't really have any other use for him. I really am thinking about disbanding him, because I just don't have any use for him. And I know he's only 300, but all these little things add up. Just... The thing is, yes, I've got a large income, but it's not like every turn I'm like just throwing that money away. It's going into needed construction. When I'm starting to save up a lot of money, then sure, we'll spend it. I always spend all of my money. I just don't want to have like no income. Whenever you see like a creative assembly playthrough, you always see them in the negative here. You know, they're like, oh, all you gotta do is you just gotta keep sacking settlements. It's like, no, you've overspent. Over here, priority given to getting these these units recruited. So, oh, hang on. One of the units takes 3 turns, so we should probably get them going. There's not really... Oh, hang on. Those were shields. They're more on upkeep, and they don't have as high a charge, and I'm more interested in the... The silver helms by themselves actually don't cost that much. Or don't take that long. Why are they so much longer? All they've got is shields. And look, we're in the region that we get reduced recruitment costs for them. Okay. But, like I said, I'm not really concerned about the recruitment costs. So, at least we know that that'll get done in 1 turn. So wait for that for last. We just need 5 slots left for the most expensive units. 3 artillery and 2 cavalry. No. Yeah. But eventually we need to replace our spearmen with Phoenix Guard. But we don't even have availability of them just yet. Yeah, we're definitely going to want to build a wall here. That's a very important settlement. Relatively speaking. Alright, you know what? I would actually really like it if you were defensive ally so you can help.
Your request? You address the Asur of Ulthuan.
Ooh.
A wise
Oh, good,
horse.
good. If you could help, if you can get rid of those rebels for me, then I could, I don't know. I can only recruit so much from the global recruitment, but that's something at least. Alright, Lothern moved. Done, done. Done, moving on. It's funny, at this point here I've just released episode 1 because the embargo dropped down. And it's interesting how many people were just like, you're not shitting on CA now, are you? I'm just like, I give criticism where criticism is due all the time. Even in episode 1, I said that the sieges are still shit. I'm not gonna stop criticizing CA just because they gave me early access. I don't know what's up. Some people just whatever. I'll go with the money. I don't need the replenishment right now. I believe I forgot to attack the scaling. Shit, they're already on to number 3. We've got to get rid of these guys. I could send... I don't care about claymores. I could send a rather large one over there. A desperate intervention. All the regions are close to their capital as well. We're already at war with them. Fuck it. You have the potential to eliminate that. I really need you to succeed. Really fucking need you to bloody blow that settlement up. Like I said, the later on it gets, the easier it gets to thwart them. Obviously this is an easy one to get rid of. Thanks for the free money and experience. But how much money do we get from this? Actually pays for his army upkeep. Just for the turn. Could get that as well, but we got another army on the way, so don't risk it. And it's not like we're poor. Money's coming in pretty good. I'm not paying for those troops, am I? Oh no, I'm recruiting new troops. That's why my income went down. Right.
Princess of Ulthuan.
So they're getting no replenishment out here. But that's okay. It's only for 5 turns in total. Yeah, let's focus on this one over here. Could get an eagle, but I'm not really a big fan of them. I just don't think they're that good. Let's get one of those. Oh shit, I took a lot of attrition because I just stood there. Good, at least we didn't get a defeat here. We'll need to sit here for a few turns.
Adjust with all.
The taint is spreading.
What can we do to reduce the taint? Nothing at the moment. Well, actually, we already are reducing it, so that's good. So it'll be up to you to fight this one over here. I imagine he's going to make his way down, but you'll crush him. And how's the replenishment over here? It's pretty bad. That's why you need more replenishment. So that's a bit of an increase. When am I going to get some tech to increase my replenishment? Because that's what I really need. There's a lot of text over here, so it's hard to find exactly where it could be. Surely one of these increases my replenishment. Oh, there. Alchemy Workshop. Alright. At least we know what we need to do it. And I'll definitely want to do that. 5% will certainly help. Alright. What do we need? Yeah, reducing missile damage on him will certainly be useful. So just so you guys don't, just in case you guys don't know, Lords, and I think heroes as well, I'm going to disband you. I just don't think I'm going to need you. I'd rather spend the money on other things. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, generals and heroes can be leveled up to level 40 now, not 30. I mean, there was always mods you could use to increase levels. I use a mod to increase it to max levels 60 on Warhammer 1.
Can I offer assistance?
And even then, I still get bored of the campaign. Even with all my mods, it's just not enough. If you want to recruit, you can actually come over here to recruit your troops, just local troops. But at the same time, I also need them to increase the public order here. It'll help with growth.
Ever vigilant.
Just stay there for the time being. We'll see how we go. Research available. Alright, what do we need? So, I don't use chariots just yet, so nope. Nope. That's another thing as well. When you limit the number of troops that you have, or unit types you have in your army, that way you don't need to research everything. It's better to specialize and to be like, I'm going to have one unit of everything. And then you're like, well, how come they're all shit? It's because, you didn't specialize. For silver helms. Yeah, I use silver helms, so let's grab that. Yeah, plus 10 charge bonus, that should help. Okay, fingers crossed on my high up intervention.
I am the heir of Anarion, and I bid you welcome.
Join war against Karon Kar. In exchange, you're not giving me anything in return, so no. And they're just gone anyway, so why would I need to join them? If I had to guess, I'd say it was the Dark Elf faction. So I'm glad that they're dead. The Dark Elves are giving us the biggest problem right now. No, that's a bad, bad fucking army. I told you to take these fuckers out here. And now you're gonna just end up taking attrition. You stupid shit. You had everything you needed to take it out.
I agree.
You dumb fuck. You could have just ruined our chances of stopping this. How much time do we have? 8 turns. So I'm just thinking, what if we were to cross the waters over here and make our way over here and take it ourselves? We've essentially got 9 turns. Would we end up taking attrition in these lands, or is it just inhospitable? Let me just see. I mean, they're taking attrition. What's going on? Frozen regions. So yeah, we would take attrition. Look, it doesn't even matter even if they do get that one done. But man, that interventionary force, what a fucking jip.
Your word.
Okay, so they've got 20 units. You're just not quite ready yet to attack that. Man, don't get me wrong, I'm glad they took out one worthless settlement. That was really why I hired them. So if they come over here to besiege this, they will lose. This region here has a decent garrison. They won't take it. That won't get built in time, but still. And all the other settlements over here, they've been built. That's why I wanted to wait before doing anything. And you're gonna have to wait until you replenish before you go anywhere. It shouldn't take too much longer.
Ready.
Protect.
I mean, they literally have had the best opportunity to go and attack it, and they're like, nah, let's not. What's this over here? Hmong. Those are, Norscan. I paid good money for that interventionary force. With the forces they had, they should still be able to take the settlement. I mean, they had dragons. That means that the recruitment didn't happen. They failed. Good. Please succeed. You're heading towards it. It's not well defended. You can take it there, but don't give them the time that they need to go back there. So he's moved out of position there.
Loyal subject.
Now, could you possibly defeat them? Actually, it's probably better off in one of these. What's this? Speed. Provide that to the Cav unit, which it hasn't been recruited yet. Nah, you see it here.
My prowess is needed. Subjugate them.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Duty is its own reward.
Oh look,
Command.
and the... Oh no, I thought the troops would be finished, but no they weren't. We still can't move. I mean, they might come over here and besiege it. Hang on. They only take one turn to recruit, so just go over there and finish them off. Both of them.
For order. A strong leader is needed.
This would be good for his experience as
And
well.
honor.
We can reduce some upkeep costs.
A noble victory. The Asser need. Going forward.
Take that, you shits.
Your word.
And back in time to continue recruiting.
Sorceress.
So they're raising a new army over here. We want to attack Trollfjord when it's not well defended. If we get caught out in the ocean, that could be very bad for us. Because you can't fight those battles manually, which I think is really bad. I think that they should have introduced naval battles in this campaign. I mean, you spend so much time at sea, it doesn't make sense why it's not there. You can't even hire navies. Like, at least like in Medieval 2, for example, you can't fight the battles at sea manually. But at least you can hire ships. The only faction in this that can actually hire ships is them. The Dark Elves.
Princess.
Good. With public order increasing, things are going to improve there. But you can see having a secondary army, or another army, actually not two armies, has really dipped my income by a lot. But it's okay, we don't need it as much now. And once we're back to full strength, we just don't build any new armies for a while. Conquer some more regions, loot, pillage, burn them, build up some more economy, but you know, elsewhere. Because these regions here, we're making sure that they're going to be safe. Alright, how many levels up have you got? 2. So Iron Disciplinarian for you, then Draft Master, and unfortunately no Quartermaster, because that's what he really needs. These units are starting to get bloody expensive.
My temper is quick, but Sun Fang is quicker.
Now you want a peace treaty. You are too much of a threat. No. Doesn't look like they made the attack there again either. I mean, look, I paid 10,000. I'm just like, attack the settlement. Okay, I don't care, just fucking attack it. Do as you're told. That's what I paid you the money for. And they're like, what if we attack the one that's at north? No, I paid you to attack that settlement, okay? Okay? If you don't do what you're told, I won't fucking pay you next time. It's pretty simple. Income from... Oh, I kind of do need that. We haven't had any influence come in quite some time. It's only for 5 turns. And it's only from... tariffs. I don't know. Could use the public order in regions that, like, the... I need the influence. Anyway, I didn't drop my income by too much. Yeah, see, there's too many troops out here. I definitely don't want to go around by sea. Just wait. You fuck! It is literally undefended. Oh, look at this. Servants of Chaos are on their way.
Gladly.
You fucking moron. Although, if you take Grond, that works out as well.
Allow me.
Okay. Still. The other one's less defended. This region here is under attack. I don't have any troops nearby. I'll never make it there in time. And I haven't built the walls up here. Alright, you're gonna have to make it over here. And I want you to force march.
Shall not rest.
Here, you're going to look after the Shrine of Cain for the time being. And it'll take us one turn to recruit with them, but no one's on their way over here. They'll make that attack next turn. There isn't anything I can do to stop them, I think. But what I can do is... Oh, you piece of shit! I was going to take that region. Could go over there and take this. We've seen that it's not worth it. I'm not paying 5,000 to get something that's worth 1,000.
Certainly not.
Maybe I'll send them up north and we can sail with them together.
Marching out. Command me.
Sail all of these three guys together. Just take out the scalings, concentrate force. You'll just have to hold the line here for as long as possible, and then we'll start hitting the northern coast up here and move our way into Nagaron. It's good that they failed. Wait, hang on, what else? Actually, I want to get that built now. It's very expensive. Well, then I'll save up the money and we'll spend it next time. So I imagine Elysia to be attacked in the coming turn. Fuck. They're here. You might need to go back. Damn it. Oh well. Sometimes you have to take a step. They just sacked it, but still, that's damage done to the settlement. Probably won't. It already had bad public order and they ruined it down a level. See, the problem here is that you're not going to be able
To the
to...
Phoenix King.
They won't make the attack next turn. You'll have time to recruit all the troops that you need. Plus they're taking attrition.
What would you have of me?
It might actually be okay. If these guys were attackers, even if we were in forced march, we would crush them. Oh, hang on, stop. I wanted to get military access with them first. I'd rather...
I've
too
heard
late on
tales
it.
of your valor. Let us sit and talk together.
Gladly.
I didn't
It
mean to
shall be done.
trespass. I might just go
Speak.
kill them at some point.
Journeying.
So there might be a revolt, because provincial instability -10. I'm not sure shit not staying around here.
Let's hear it. Your instructions.
No one's close to us over here.
We shall not rest.
Let's get to this point here, and maybe we can attack it. Public order's going pretty badly downhill. But... I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll send you to actually go and go and deal with the rebellion that's coming. Alright. I already spent some money, didn't I? Yeah, so I can't get this now. Save it for next turn then.
Princess of Ulthran.
So it's Malekith himself. This will be the third turn we kill the shithead. Plus we should be able to use the garrison here to help us out. Please tell me the chaos fuckers over here are going to take this. Could have accepted a peace treaty from them. So looking at this, at least it is under siege, but they didn't do what I wanted them to do. So hopefully the chaos fuckers do it, because they've only got 5 turns.
Prince of Ulthwan.
You're gonna die for what you did here.
None shall live. On a call.
Champion of the Evergreen.
Come over here so you get experience as well, but he'll get the primary experience.
To war. The Asher follows strength. Remove their bonds.
You're not going anywhere for quite some time. I mean, you're not going to be fighting anyone for a while. Take the money. You're going over here because you need to put a stop to that.
The city is crumbling. Protector of Ulthwan.
You need to get going
Ready
right
to
now.
march.
I'm going to make it there in time. The garrison over here. They really need you.
Guardian of the Phoenix Crown.
Very good. Right you.
Heir of Anarian. I never tire.
Stay in here.
Protector of the Evergreen.
Just for the turn. How much is it going to cost? Well, that's not too bad. Just let that repair on its own.
Highborn. In defense of Ulthorn. Ephraim! Asur to battle.
Since it's going to rebel anyway, what does it matter if we
Spoils
lose
for
it?
the Asur. Horeth guides me.
We fight for order.
Listening.
Actually, you could potentially block them.
I hear the day.
I don't think they can actually make it to us to attack. And even if they do, they're too small.
Your command, treading softly.
So we're here in Norska now. Wasn't Albion supposed to be like down here? Yeah, it doesn't matter. This is supposed to be the the Atlantic Ocean, so it's all not to
At your
scale.
service.
Alright, so you need... Okay, you've got all of that, that's good. Start working towards getting you a dragon. So yeah, it'll definitely revolt.
Protector of Ulthwan.
And you'll definitely make it back there in time to at least be at the settlement.
Defender of Ulthwan.
We
Alright, now
stand
over
ready
here.
for action.
Let's hope you've got what it takes to take on
None shall
Malekith.
live.
Ooh. What the hell? I don't think he would win. I mean, he's in Force March. I mean, I know he's got this. Problem is, these guys here don't have much experience. No, I'm confident we'd win. If we don't get him while he's in Force March, we'll miss our opportunity. I just don't understand why the odds were so bad. Like, look, I probably would have fought the battle manually anyway. Maybe that's why, because he's a legendary lord. They gave him a whole bunch of cheats. Like, it's Malekith. It's Malekith. That's why he's so strong. And that's all.
Archers.
As long as I've got my archers in play,
We will obey.
we'll be fine.
Eagle claw.
Reinforcements, they come from a bad spot, but we'll just have to make do. You stand out here. Hopefully you don't die. But if you do, oh well. I've got to reposition these guys.
We go.
Same with these.
Orders received. March. For duty.
At least they don't have any artillery. Without artillery, that army doesn't really stand much of a chance, I think. Yeah, they're all tired.
It shall be done. Death to all.
Should we aim for their best units? Their best, most concentrated units. That's the way. Just stay back. Even if I was to charge into here, these silver helms don't do that much damage.
Eagle claw.
Oh, they've upgraded it, the spells. That's why it does so much damage now. This could be a problem. I might need to put you on skirmish mode.
Ah, sir. Silver helm.
Lure them away.
As you say.
Okay, I need you to shoot the dark shards.
With haste, they die.
So Malekith's over there. And you guys just pick whatever. You guys are expendable. Just pick a target and attack. Can't micromanage everything. Okay, they're moving away from these dark shards. Let's get at them.
Eagle claw.
Any unit that gets wiped out of mine can be taken out relatively easily. So you guys hog him down.
Assyrian.
Archers! Acknowledged!
For duty.
Princess of Ultron.
Okay, some of you guys there shoot the dread spears.
We away.
These bleak swords aren't especially good. Charge into their back. I mean, they're not good against cavalry. Glad they've broken.
For duty.
So they got flanked there, but they're still not broken. Again, it's just like what I said, especially on legendary difficulty, cavalry just isn't that good. It's so difficult to break your opponent. I can't see me losing. He's lost half of his army.
Princess of Ultron. Follow.
Okay, back off. In prolonged combat, these guys will actually end up with the advantage. Brought them over here to get rid of the missile units. Yeah, we've won. The Order Resolve completely overestimated Malekith's chances on this one. That'll be the third time he's been wiped out. Won't be the last.
Fire Lariel. Quickly now. We advance. Forward. Assyrian guide.
There, my cavalry's the one getting flanked.
For duty.
How'd they go for kills? Yeah, they do okay.
Silver helm.
Get out of there.
Guide my bow.
Good. Damage wasn't too bad. Definitely don't take another ransom because we need to replenish as quickly as possible. I may need to start merging and just recruiting new ones, but I'll hold off on that for the time being.
A just reward. Setting off. Ready for action.
Alright, well there's nothing more I can do to sort of like stop his Let me just see. If I was to Nagaron, I'm now more powerful than him.
Neil, it matters not.
I'm just thinking he's going to keep sending armies at me, which is actually a good thing because he's not expanding if that's the case, and we can handle it.
Ready for order.
Even a weak army can handle it. Every time they send it over here, it's to our advantage. So we'll keep this up for the time being. Replenishment's low. How long will it take to train fully? Thing is, it's going to be expensive to recruit new ones, especially the cavalry. But at the same time, I'm not seeing... Is that a Black Ark? 2 Black Arks. I'm not seeing any other forces out here at the moment. So what are these? The Pirates of Sartosa are on their way to basically punish the Scalings. It would appear.
Awaiting orders.
You know, I didn't even need them in battle. It's these guys here that I needed. I reckon if Malachus was to show up again right now, I could still take him on with what we've got here. Anyway, with this being constructed, we'll have more troops in here soon. So that'll help slightly. And with that, we'll have even more. We'll have a moon dragon. And a mage. A high mage, whatever the fuck that means. Alright. Do some construction, then move on. Nah, don't worry about that. Alright, looking good. Let's move on. Imminent rebellion? Where? Oh, yeah, we know about that. Oh, hang on, I should have destroyed the troll forward thing. It's too late now. So as long as they don't make the actual attack, we should be fine. Right, so that faction's gone now, and this is a little bit more of a friendly faction. They've already got a dragon on that guy. Oh, come on. Don't attack. Fuck me sideways. We might be able to win. Oh, there's no walls here. If there's no walls, we'd never be able to win, just auto resolve. So what's happening now is that guy's coming over here, not to defend the settlement, but actually to recolonize it. That's actually a lot of, I don't have any chariots.
Defender of the Phoenix Throne.
It's gonna make it expensive. Well, I guess if you have to stay there for a few turns anyway, I guess it's alright. So looking at this. Public was under control. Yeah, get rid of that, don't need it.
Our buildings lie in ruins.
Oh, thank fuck. The Chaos Swarm actually got Har Guneth. They might reoccupy it, but those Chaos forces around there will still be there. How long have they got? 3 turns. Good. So hopefully they get pushed back to about here. I mean, it's cost them 10 turns to do that.
What news?
Provided they don't recapture. If they recapture the settlement, they'll or recolonize, I should say. They'll still perform the thing. But like I said, only when they get to about here should I really start worrying. I really want to thwart them because they're a pain in the ass. What else should we do now? Now, if we leave the settlement here,
I live to serve my queen.
public order goes to absolute shit. I'm not having him stay there for 10 turns until that's all gone, but we could build this. That'll help with public order a little bit. I've only got one port, it's not worth building. Not worth increasing its income by 10% for that. It's relatively safe at the moment. I need more money. Desperate for more cash. Don't worry about that one right now. There's only one port in this region, not worth building that. Okay, you can go with that. So I've got 4 full stacks now. I don't see myself recruiting any more troops until I probably got an income of about 20,000. Now, you could make your way down here. You will take attrition as you go, because of chaos or frozen attrition. Probably both. Yeah.
Mage of Ulthuan.
Or we could wait until they make an attack, and then we finish them off. Let me see. These guys here, how much money am I making from their trade? 1,600. I'd probably make more money
I've
by
heard tales
annexing
of your
them.
valor. Let us sit and talk.
It's not that stage yet.
You called.
Tyrannoc.
You have travelled far to petition the Phoenix throne. It shall be done.
Defender of truth. Let us share a glass of wine while we discuss your men. If you say so.
We want lots of things that's going to make them friendly
I
towards us.
suppose.
Excellent. Those are defensive alliances.
At your service.
So you're also at war with scaling. I don't want your help with it though. I want to handle it myself. Do you know what they sound like? They sound like that guy from Star Wars Episode 1. The fucking Jew guy that's like, that owns Anakin.
So, what?
Yeah, give me money. That's what they sound like. Alright, so it doesn't matter if we take attrition, they'll be sitting there for a while. All good, let's move on. I hope they don't prioritize recapturing that settlement. It's funny how I sort of relied on chaos to do it. Once the settlement here has been built up and we've got the public order under control, the main point of holding it is to make sure the scalings don't return. Because they cannot be trusted. The settlement here, they will never make a lot of money. We should try and make whatever we can.
Prince, I will see to it. Yuri Fair!
Could treasure hunt, but I think treasure hunting is shit. So, no replenishment here because of that. Yeah, but you're not going anywhere for a while. You're going to stay here and maintain public order. It's going to take a while. And going to be very expensive. Like I said, it's just about getting rid of people that we can never trust. Right. So over here, if we were to set sail now, it's going down a little bit, but that would be
The city is crumbling.
probably 8 turns a revolt would occur. So stay there a little while longer and prove. Just get the threshold up a little bit. I want to send him over here so we can make the attack on Pack Ice Bay. It's good they're still lost. Wish I could still see what's going on over here. And the funny thing is that only happened because they were so busy throwing Malekith away 3 times. Alright, let's see what else we can build. I need more money. Okay, good. That'll help. That's not about money, that's about needing more troops if Malekith shows up. Again. Okay, also let's increase the threshold here in terms of the public order. too many of them for us to attack it alone. I need to wait until this is ready. Okay, let's research on is available. Let's see, what do we need? Maybe cultural advances? There's some stuff in here that we might need. Our main thing here is to hope that these guys here don't get back to that settlement in time to capture it. They had 4 turns. I think it's like 2 turns left now. It could take them bloody 30 turns to recover all of those soldiers that they lost. They've sent so many armies to die over here, and the Black Arcs can't do anything to recover that settlement. It's still lost, that's good. Opposing ritual, yeah, I don't really care. They're behind anyway. I mean, I'm the most behind, but like I said, we don't need to worry about that right now.
I'm waiting.
It's less about us beating them to this, more about us thwarting them at this stage. Alright, public order is, it's improving. We probably shouldn't even be taxing it because there's no money here. But we don't want another revolt to happen. Now that we know that there are no walls here. Hang on, let me just check. Provides garrison, but no walls. And walls are what we actually really need. Can't see what's going on over there, so just construct some stuff and then move on. Got one port settlement, it's not worth building that thing. But we always build the entertainment stuff. It doesn't make a whole lot of money. But it's not about that really. That's a noble building. It's just I need more cash. Alright, let's have a look with the high elves. Let's see what we can do
Require
out here.
Oh, it's you.
Lord of the Phoenix
So these
Court,
guys here, their strength ranking is number
you
1.
turn your back on your own kind and
What?
I'm waiting. What do you seek from the Asur, traveler? Orders? Welcome. What would you have the Asur do?
Yeah, I trespassed on them, but it's improving. Growth +5 faction wide, that'll be good. I can't see anything else. Alright, let's have a look here. Campaign movement range, or all sea regions are made visible to my faction. The campaign movement range will be useful, but at the same time we're sort of not moving anywhere at the moment, so let's go with this. Certainly reducing construction costs and time for ports will come in handy. Still says there's a -1 from buildings. What is that? Well, we've almost negated it, so that's something. Barely even makes any money either. But again, it's more about holding onto it so they don't have it. Extra experience for all units. It's finally getting done, and it provides a pretty damn good garrison. That'll be a very difficult settlement to take soon. Now the Pirates of Sartosa, they hate the scalings, so let's have a little chat with them.
so you come bearing
Nah,
arms.
They've got one region. I might go kill those pricks as well.
Listening.
Yes, cleanse corruption. Okay, that's good. Yes, don't want taxing yet. Okay, can we leave?
Shield against the darkness.
Alright, how long will it take to revolt? 9 turns. The instability's got 5 turns until it goes away. This will be... That's an additional +1, public order. Well, -1 that we're going to get rid of. So that'll bring it to -7. And then once the instability is gone, that's -2. And then that'll bring it down to 0. Okay. What else is causing problems? Well, we could always just exempt it from taxes. We gotta get moving. It's not worth the 3,500 that we have to pay to sit him there. Now we'll have to land here. I don't want to go by sea. We'll go by land, and we'll encamp as we go. Both of them are gonna have to go together because he'll take on.
Phoenix Crown.
Yeah, he'll be able to take on anything that shows up. I mean, this will go away next turn, and then it'll start replenishing slowly, but it will happen.
Your request? Let's hear it.
You're replenishing slowly, but still lost. This is the last turn that they're going to be able to take it back. Otherwise, we've bought ourselves, you know, a couple of turns. Actually, it's more like 10. More than that even, because it'll take them a few turns. It really does set them back quite a bit. Okay, we can get this region over here. Good, when that's done, we need to build the vineyard, because we need the monthly festivals. They won't reach us. Yes, they failed. Good to know. Almost no thanks to me, but at least my army did manage to destroy one of their settlements. Wouldn't pay 10,000 for that. So Sartosa will thin them out for us a little bit. They don't have enough troops to actually defeat the Scalings.
I am honored.
Pretty white out here. So you'll stand out here. You'll need to encamp. We'll have to encamp as we go.
Preparing camp.
What orders?
We'll go together. Make our way down. Public order should be fine, especially because he's in the province. Let's make our way slowly down here together and capture Packhouse Bay, which will essentially eliminate Scalings, and then that's them just out of the way. Right, so before anything else, get that wine. Also, selling the wine for trade will be quite useful. An extra 10% of that. It's something. Maybe I will, but maybe later. Because it also gets income from trade tariffs faction-wide, which is not a lot. Okay, we still haven't built a one of these yet, but that's a safe region. Still, we can't justify doing any of the Vortex missions until every single one of our regions over, at least in Ulthuan, have got walls. It doesn't matter if we're in like Nagarond and we haven't built them up just yet, because they're not going to show up there. I don't think. I don't have much money. How you going? You're replenishing? Very, very slowly. Look at that. Troops replenishing 1. Why is your replenishment rate so slow? It would be honestly easier for me to, or quicker to recruit them from scratch. Anyway, his purpose here is just to maintain public order. Don't worry about anything else. Alright, money-wise, yeah, okay, let's move on. So Nagaroni, they got their settlements back, but they were too slow. So like I said, we bought ourselves about 10 turns. These guys got wrecked in the process here. Scaling's making their way closer to us. Fine. Let me just see, if I was to take him out of the settlement, just out here,
Defender of the Phoenix
and put him
throne.
in camp mode, he gets a little bit more, but we don't get the public order, which is kind of more important. Because, let me see here.
None may stand against us.
Yeah, we can increase the growth if that continues on. If we build a growth building here, it'll help with his replenishment.
You called?
I thought I put you in camp mode. You didn't actually take any damage, so it's
Shall be
okay.
done.
Champion of the Ever Queen.
Right, I don't think I need both armies to take this on, just one will do. They're both in force march. Yeah, plus we could always just use lightning strike.
I lost
Turn it into two
a
battles.
battle. The gods are pleased.
Lady of the Phoenix
How
called.
about you finish off? You needed some experience. More so than he does.
Urifare! Azure we fight. A just reward. Princess of the Azure.
We're getting no replenishment out here. And we've moved too far. We can't go into the stance. So our best move is to move as far as possible. It'll actually reduce the amount of attrition we take.
Quite impossible.
It's sitting idle inside of settlements that cause lots of attrition. That being said, we should just make a mad rush straight for here.
A darkness is spreading.
So yeah, once the instability is gone, it'll fix itself up. Let's upgrade that. Get that back so that we can build this building here, so that we can increase public order. Alright, that's all we need to do. So looking at them, they're not too far off again from. They'll be performing the ritual again soon. But very soon I'll be making my way over there. And I'll take everything from them. It's going to be difficult because it's not hospitable climate. But they've already proven that they can't beat us in an even match. Slowly but surely I'll take all their settlements. I mean, they're not technically chaos corrupted as well. Hopefully all these settlements are well built up. I want to get some good loot out of it. Good. Okay, unite local nobility. Now, I want to be able to move faster. Okay, so now every single sea region we have visibility over. So we can see what's going on. So we have a look over at this region here. It's... yeah, they got smashed up because of that. Okay, this time just use up half your movement.
Forward.
I think I forgot to use their
Setting off.
skill points last turn. Not a big deal. I'll do it this turn. You need lightning strike,
Champion
and
of the
you
Ever Queen.
need. What do you need? Additional tradable resource producer. That's not really going to be that needed. I mean, we're barely selling the stuff that we've got. Master strategist. We should be getting the Phoenix Guard fairly soon.
Greatness.
Mage of Ulthuan.
Okay, so we're starting to see public order issues. We'll fix it. Wait, hang on. Looking at you.
Command me.
Our people are being
I'm ready.
I really would hate to have to re-recruit a lot of these units. But... okay, what am I doing? I'm going to merge the
Guardian
spearmen.
of the Phoenix Crown. Dispatch me. Direct me.
Yep, all of them.
Protector of Ulthuan.
So I get 5 more. So now there's access to Sword Masters of Hoth. But look at that cost. Alright, so spearmen. Gotta buff their numbers up. So that if a revolt happens, they'll be able to handle it. How are you going? Good, you're at full strength. These guys here are getting pretty close. Fortress of the Damned is up here. And since we can see across all sea regions, we know that they don't have anything out this way. And this region can now be defended. You don't need to stay here. But the big problem here, though, is now public order. Once this is built, that'll... because we didn't build a public order building in this one. That'll certainly help, but it's going to be a long time before that grows. See, characters and military presence is providing plus 12. If you were to just not be standing in there, let's have a look. Goes to minus 7. God, this is a terrible region to own. What can I do about that? Well,
we stand ready for action.
I don't know. Maybe, I guess, exempting it from taxation for a little while. To get its growth up. Right, just keep it as it is. I'll figure something out. Wait, have you got the Iron Disciplinarian stuff? You could use another one, so if you level up sometime soon, that'd be good.
Tyrion, heir of Anarion.
Okay. Yes, we need to get on with that. I think if we wanted to go to a climate that's more suitable for us, we need to go to Lustria. But...
Welcome, brothers. What do you wish to discuss?
Except that the Dark Hills are just a bit of a threat. Yeah, I'll accept that. How much money am I making from trade?
I despise you and all that you stand for.
What? No, you're dead. I've got you now. Follows the chaos will finally destroy. So those are the guys that were threatening them. Okay, so trade income is pretty much. If I got rid of all of my trade, I'd have no money coming in. All right.
Protector of Ulthuan. A wise course.
Okay, so I want you to besiege the settlement firstly.
For order!
You can pretty much do that just on your own. Take it. But we'll bring in...
At your service.
bring him in.
It shall be done.
Attack this one here first.
Attack!
And then immediately we need to set sail. Let's go somewhere else.
The Phoenix Court will never agree.
Maybe just leave it. Let's just attack.
Asur, attack!
Don't use lightning strike because we want these guys to be involved so we
Asur to
don't
battle.
have to see them ever again. I probably shouldn't have even attacked that one. Didn't lose any units, so it's fine.
Take whatever you can.
Yeah, loot it. There will probably be a revolt or two through here. We're just going to have to leave an army here for the time being. Scaling's been destroyed. Good.
Shield, Alaria.
Princess of the Asur.
I'm just thinking,
Champion of the
should we
Evergreen.
just start getting him back over here? Wait, it was up there that I wanted to send him. He should get replenishment out here. It's shared. There's no... God, they're stockpiling a lot of bloody armies. Who hates them? So So look at these scaling factions. Where are they? Norscan factions. So they're called Aghol. They only hate Nagarond. Well, they're only at war with Nagarond. They hate us. Might be an idea. Hang on, which one's the capital? Go for the Fortress of the Damned. Okay, I have an idea. I'm going to send Tyrion back to here, because he provides a lot of extra public order. You'll get going as well, but obviously you can't move. You are heading over here to capture this. No one's going to attack us anytime soon. You've got a free run to it. Go. Just wait, looking at Albion. It's not being taxed. What can we get here? We definitely need growth. Let me just see. What about Untainted? Well, we'll eventually build a building here to get rid of it. For the most part. So we're going to need growth for that. There will be a revolt here. So you're replenishing a lot faster now. That's good. Maybe because the taint here is going away. Okay, we don't need that. Get rid of it. Repair costs, sure. And just let that repair on its own. So, I'm definitely not going to forget about these guys here. They need to be defeated, but we'll take the capital first. I'll tell you what, it'd be great once we could finally leave Albion. It's going to take a while though. I need to find a landmark that's going to give me global bonuses to public order, or else I'm going to be forever sitting in these inhospitable lands, just trying to maintain public order. Because for some reason, like, they have this... There's building penalty -7. Where the fuck is that even coming from? Like, it says -3 from there. Construction cost plus 50%, right? Reduce, yep. I don't know where it's coming from. So, if any revolt happens, it won't happen here. So you need to get moving as well. Okay, there's this over here, but I'm not paying 4,000 to redirect them somewhere where it's really not that important. It's more important we get moving.
Our buildings lie in ruins.
We'll fix up the public order. Yeah, we can't build forts. We can't build walls in the in scaling type territory. So we just need to make sure that these areas don't get attacked again.
Your decree.
Main thing, I suppose, is just maintain public order. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we gotta reduce those upkeep costs. Oh, I should have gotten the healing. Because money's alright for the time being, I need him to recover faster. There will be a rebellion here. At least we're making some money. The overall cost of this region though is costing me 4,000 a turn, but eventually we'll just be able to leave it once it's finally been fixed. Okay, you land here. And you'll attack Fortress of the Damned next turn. Now this is another scaling type province, so I can't build walls out here.
Ready.
We'll get here before they do. We could get dragons here. Start building the dragons there. Because I'll just use the global recruitment. If I want them. Obviously not yet. Maybe hold off on that for the time being. We still need to improve our economy. Always, constantly need to be improving our economy. What's this? Wood. See, that can reduce the upkeep cost for archers. I don't really need the logs so much. But the public order here is stable. It's only going to improve as this builds up. As long as it's stable, it's fine. Plus, once we finish that research, because we also need to build that, but maybe not right now. So we have a choice here, either to get 120 base income, or reduce upkeep of all archers by 3%. I think we'll get more out of it from that. It's just the one port region. And we'll need walls here. Hang on. What's this? Still not available, but that provides a lot of extra money. Look forward to getting that. These walls here as well. Alright, what do you need? Get with the bowmaster, that'd be good for you. I wonder actually if I should send you... No. Send them with no experience, or low experience over here. Get you sort out. Alright, let's move on. Alright, so those guys have started one. Cult of Pleasure and Mung. Yeah, okay. So now they're the greatest threat. Maybe if, I don't know, maybe I should go to Lostria because there'll be more money there. And the stuff will be better. I mean, they were thwarted. I'll think about it. Like I said, it's okay if they get past this one. Let me just see. How big are those guys? That's probably Skaven. They don't seem very large. Okay, there. Let's see. Go to Lizardmen. Where is it, Lizard? They're called... They've only got 11 settlements. They're not that strong. Their allies are the New World colonies. Not a big threat. Who hates them? Warband of the Serpent. So 1 and 2 from here. I guess it all just depends if the Chaos thinks. I think the Chaos will be able to defeat them. Sorry, that won't be able to defeat them. It's more profitable for us to come down here. These settlements out here just aren't worth it for us. Alright, oh, look at this. This is actually a suitable climate. I was wrong. I never bothered to check. Okay. I mean, obviously this one here isn't. So we'll keep on with Nagorov.
To battle.
There's going to be a revolt here. There's nothing we can do about that, so might as well make a loot out of it. There's not much here anyway. Just let it repair on its own. And I'll tax it, I don't give a shit. And corruption's going down slightly. We need to get rid of them if we really want to clear this area up. But first thing, I need you to land here to provide public order to here for a little while. I'll send you over here for reinforcements. I really don't know if I should have come here. Like, I should just leave this alone. But that being said, if we're in the middle of fighting them and then suddenly these guys be like, let's have a raid, we want to make sure this is cleared off. The Scalings can't do that now. If we're going to wage war, make sure our frontiers are going to be secure. I don't think the elves will do that to us. They do seem to be at least somewhat honourable. So Citadel of the Dusk, who the fuck is that? So these guys are in Lustria.
This day gets worse and worse.
They dislike us, why? Because of aversion. But if I could get a trade agreement... Oh, okay, that's actually not worth much. I must be... Oh, that's the thing. I've already sold off most of my shit. Okay, so never mind. We don't need any more trade agreements right now. Oh. What we could do...
Marching out.
Yeah, hurry up, quickly take that and then come back here. Maybe if we're lucky we'll get replenishment and some money. Farsight or aggression? Take Farsight. Trunk of maps. Hey, that's not too bad.
Land ahoy. Defender of the
So if I go to this... There's a whole bunch of these things here. Oh my god, there's loads of them. That's +8. Oh, you can only have... I don't know what's going on there. Oh, maybe you have to, like, click on none in order to switch it. This guy could be my public order guy. See, I don't need that. Go none. We'll just see you next turn. But with those, I mean, there's still going to be a revolt. It shouldn't be that bad.
I serve the Phoenix King.
I mean, once the revolt's over, we'll slow down the rate of revolts. And you're going to need some as well. Try and slow down the revolts out here. I've only got so many bards. Right, and then I just run out. Okay, well that's fine. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Sure, I think you've earned it. So the replenishment rate here is, of course, shit. We need to get rid of Chaos Corruption. That takes time.
Shield against the darkness.
Alright. What to build? Good. Once that's done, we can finally get that tech that we need. Can upgrade this now. There's no money to be had, but it will keep it more protected. Oh, hang on. What was that thing it was going to say? Oh, that's right. It probably was about to say rebellion. Alright, so we're okay. I don't need any of that. We're good. So Nagaron's gone ahead and built up their armies again. Suppose we also need to take out the pirates of Sartosa at some point as well. So, I guess that's good. Another thing is that if they stay too long in a region with chaos, they could become susceptible to chaos and become insane. Not a good thing. So, okay, luckily with this region here, chaos corruption is less than 50%, so we shouldn't have to worry too much. Alright, we'll go and attack that. Any units that get wiped out, you can keep in place. Fuck. I have to fight this manually. They're in standard chance. Alright, well, we'll just, I guess we'll fight it manually.
Battle ready.
Yeah, this spot here looks good.
It shall be done.
Spearman. Silver helm.
Let's do this. Rely pretty heavily on the artillery, I think.
For duty.
Probably should have re-recruited some of these archers. I think we'll be okay. So the Chaos Warriors don't take that much damage from this because they're quite well armored. They're tanking it pretty hard. Yeah, shoot their light cavalry like this because
Silver helms. Forward. Restoring order. Battle hall.
yeah, they'll take more damage from archery, obviously.
Eagle claw. Prepare yourselves.
Alright, good victories in our grasp. Let's get ready to flank them and be done. Shoot the guys that aren't close by because I don't want to be getting any friendly fire. No, just let him tank those shots and shoot in there.
For duty. Archers.
They're coming back. Get ready to go and shoot them.
Silver helms. Ready and
He's
eager.
holding his ground well.
Silver helms. The court has spoken. Understood.
I might actually recover troops from this battle.
Silver helms.
End up with more troops than what I started off with.
Apace.
One kill. Like I said, cavalry's not that good in this game.
Move. Orders understood. Castle. Move.
Charge in there. I mean, I know that they're in low numbers, but still, one kill. Yeah, they do okay.
Orders received. We will impose order. Eagle claw. Orders understood.
Shoot these.
Loyal. It will be done. Spearman.
Start wrapping around over here.
Understood. For duty. Seek our ancestors. You're in there. We away.
Alright, this is actually where the cavalry are going to come into play. Because
Understood. Without question.
Because this won't necessarily wipe them out, they won't on a force march or anything, we need to... Yeah, we need to wipe them out. So, get the cavalry to run them down. What are you doing there? Apart from getting killed by units that are shattered. Alright, that'll do. God, they nerfed cavalry so hard in this game.
The greater good has triumphed. Subjugate
Okay, a
them.
very small amount of replenishment, but I'll still take it. Good to get him some levels up as well, if possible.
Onward. Prince of
He may end up
Alpha,
fighting quite a
none
bit out
shall
here.
live.
Should be able to auto-resolve this,
The
yeah.
Asher follows strength.
I figured that would go, but that's okay.
My strength reward.
recruit a new one.
Guardian of the Phoenix Crown. Garrisoning. Defender.
Okay,
of
we're
the
actually going to
Phoenix Throne.
prevent revolts from happening from here on out, so that's good.
Protector of
So he'll need to restore his numbers before he helps out anywhere. What do you need? You need, yeah, you're gonna have to replenish, because replenishing at such a slow rate. I mean, it's a bit good to reduce those upkeep costs, but still. Oh shit, look at the time. Hour 31. Okay, it's not too bad.
We stand ready for action. Protector of Ulthuan.
Can't see it, their armies, I mean, anywhere close by. Is that Malekith? Yeah. Because I would love to take out some of their Black Arcs. They need a ritual to get another one. Which, you know, it's not difficult for them to get. So the Tiranoc, they're seemingly doing quite well. They're actually fighting back against them. Good. When it comes to confederating with them, that'd be useful. Okay, good. This has gone back down to normal. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, let's have a look here. What can we trade? So I've got 75 stacks of that. It's already being all sold off. That stuff's not really worth a whole lot. The gemstones aren't actually worth a whole lot either. It's all being traded off, so I don't need to worry about spending my influence right now. Okay, I'm glad then that you know, it reset after a while, because that was starting to annoy me.
It shall be done.
To stay here for a short time.
Shield against the darkness.
Now there are agents that we can hire that, let me just see, that should be able to improve public order. I think the Lore Masters of Hoth can. But I get them from Grand Repository. Which is... Okay, so that building is over here. And I haven't built that one just yet. Anyway, more important, we can build this to tier 5, giving us an extra 50 wealth, but way more importantly, giving us access to this building here, which is very expensive. I'll need to save up for a bit. Income generated. Oh, hang on, no, that's just an upgraded one. So that's extra 400, but this one here, influence +1 per turn, plus 10 public law just for this region. Unfortunately, it'd be good if it was faction wide, and improve the ranks of new recruits. Okay, we're starting to get our income back up again. Good to see. How the hell can they afford so many armies? Let's just make our way over here. There's still a settlement over here. Like, they're shit province to have to fight in. But once it's done, we'll feel better for it. Okay, just pick something quick because soon monthly festivals will be available. Diplomatic relation with high elves and lizards. It's not exactly quick. I guess I'll go with that. That'll come in handy later down the track. What are they doing? They basically just committed suicide there. I mean, that's fine. I wanted them to. It's just that didn't make any sense at all. Speed this up. I hope we can catch him. Like I said, anything that we can do to weaken the Dark Elves, definitely preferable. Now I imagine that once we really start laying into their territory, okay, that's better. Okay, cool. Once we start really laying into them, they'll confederate a bit
You
more.
will it. To battle!
Okay, don't run away too far. Stay. Okay, good. Let me wipe you out, and then we'll end the episode there.
Renee!
Let this be the end of this one.
The Kadai watch over us.
Good. Alright, cool. Well, that's the end of this episode, guys. So like and subscribe. Part 6 is next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.